Guys, may chika ako. Naalala niyo pa ba si Maxwell Del Valle? Yung dati nating ka-workmate? Successful business owner na siya ngayon. Nakita ko sa balita kagabi na featured ang kuya. Kalain mo yun? Dati ka-workmate lang natin, ngayon successful business owner na. Alam niyo ba, hindi ko na-expect na magiging ganun siya kataas ngayon.
Talaga? Hala, totoo pala mga balibalita.
Oo, Mare! Napanood ko nga kagabi.
Dati nangangarap lang siya.
Tinalo niya talaga yung pag-business niya noon.
Ayun pala talaga yung dahilan kung bakit siya umalis dito sa office.
Ang galing niya.
Sana all. Wala, nakaka-inspire naman siya. Paano niya nagawa yun? Balitang-balita talaga yan. Kasi sa maliit talaga siya nagsimula.
Tapos ngayon may-ari na siya ng isang kumpanya. Pero ano ba guys? Alam ko naman na lahat tayo alam mong balitang yan eh. Saksi tayo sa paghihirap at tagumpay ni Maxwell. Nabalitaan ko nga na sobrang knowledgeable niya daw sa marketing. Para maging katulad niya tayo. Dapat alam din natin yun. Kaya ito i-chika ko sa inyo ah. Kinig kayo. The value of marketing. Alam nyo ba na hindi magiging mahalaga ang finance, operation, accounting, and other business function kung walang sapat na demand para sa mga produkto at serbisyo para kumita ang isang company? So, financial success often depends on marketing ability. So, marketing's value extend to society as a whole. So, makakatulong siya to enhance new or introduce new products that is or enrich people's lives. Diba? Ito pa, marketing decision making. CEOs recognize that marketing builds strong brands and loyal customer base, intangible assets that contribute heavily to the value of a firm. So, nowadays, kung mapapansin natin, mas maraming company yung gumagamit ng internet marketing, which is nagpaparami rin ng kanilang kakompetensya. So, marketers must choose features, prices, and markets, and decide how to spend on advertising, sales, online and mobile marketing. Next is the winning strategy. Skillful marketing is a never-ending pursuit, but some businesses are adopting and thriving in these changing times. Consider American Express. Next is the scope of marketing. So ano nga ba ang marketing? Ito ay my short definition na meeting needs profitably. So it is all about identifying and meeting human and social needs. So next is marketing management. It is the art and science of choosing target markets and keeping, and growing customer through communicating superior customer value. Dagdag na rin sa kaalaman natin. Marketers market 10 main types of entities. So, hindi lang goods and services. Meron ding experiences, persons, places, organizations, informations, properties, and ideas.
Tama ka dyan, Mars. At syempre, dapat din natin matutunan kung ano nga ba ang marketers. Si marketers kasi ay isang taong naghahanap ng response, attention, purchase, quote, at donation from another party na tinatawag na prospect. If two parties are seeking to sell something to each other, sila ay tinatawag na parehong marketers. Oh, diba? Ganyan nyo lang nalaman yun. Ito pa ha, marketers are skilled at stimulated demand for their products. But, that's a limited view of what they do. Ito yung mga possible demand ha. Negative, non-existent, Latin, irregular, declining, unwholesome, full, and overfull demand. Next is markets. Traditionally, ito ang physical place kung saan bumibili ng goods ang mga buyers at sellers. Example dito ang grocery stores. At ito pa, economists describe market as a collection of buyer and sellers who transact over a particular product or product class. May chichika pa ako tungkol sa kay customers market. First is consumer markets. Companies selling mass consumer goods and service. Second, business markets. Companies selling business goods and service often face well-informed professionally buyers' skill at evaluating competitive offerings. Third, global markets. Companies in the global marketplace navigate cultural, language, legal, and political differences while deciding which countries to enter. Last na chichika ko sa inyo ay ang non-profit governmental markets. Companies selling to non-profit organization with limited purchasing power.
Ito mga mare, sa akin kayo makinig. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, mas maganda yung chika ko. Kasi yung chika ko may receive pa. So ito na nga mga mare, balita ko kasi dyan kay Maxwell na pag-aralan niya mabuti kung anong core marketing concept. Siguro yun yung isa sa mga nakatulong para maging successful yung business niya. So ano nga ba yung core marketing concept? Tsaka bakit kailangan siyang pag-aralan? Sabi nila kapag na-master mo yung core marketing concept, malalaman mo kung ano yung gusto ng customer mo, ng marketplace, and ang behavior ng isang tao. So isa na din yung needs. Malalaman mo kung ano yung needs ng isang tao. So ano ba ang basic na needs ng isang tao? Siyempre, hangin, bahay, damit, tsaka pagkain. Pero hindi lang doon umiikot ang needs ng isang tao. Kasi, pwedeng needs din ng isang tao ay sa education or sa entertainment. Then next naman, kapag yung needs mo naging mas specific na, doon na nagiging wants yun. Sabi mo, kailangan mo ng prutas. Pero, in-specify mo na ang kailangan mo is mangga na prutas. So doon, yung need mo, naging specific, kaya siya naging wants. Next naman is yung demand. Andun pa din naman yung needs, pero dito nga lang, kaya mong bilhin yung gusto mo, yung wants mo. Kaya mong bilhin yun sa kahit anumang presyo. Next naman mga mare, is kailangan mong malaman ng target market mo. O sino ba ang target market mo sa business mo? Siyempre, hindi ka naman magtatayo ng business na basta tinayo lang na kung sino nang bibili, bahala na, ganun, diba? Siyempre, hindi naman magiging successful yung business na ganun, diba? Tapos mga mare, as a marketer, kailangan mo i-identify ang distinct segment ng mga buyers mo. Kailangan mo i-identify ang demographics, psychographics, and behavioral differences para assurance na pack yung business mo. And yun yung tinatawag na segmentation. And then, syempre sa kumpanya, bumubuo din sila ng isang offer sa market na ipoposisyon sa isip ng mga target market nila na kung saan magkakaroon sila ng mga benefits. So, yung next one naman, chika, mga mare, is yung sa offerings. So, dito naman yung mga kumpanya gaya sa atin, yung na-offerin yung mga customer, yung mga bagay na nakakapag-satisfy ng mga needs nila. So, pwedeng i-offer din is product, services, information, or experiences. For example na lang, mare, yung mga telecommunication companies, ang ino-offer nila mga services. And yung pinaka-last kong chika, mga mare, is about naman sa brand. Siguro naman hindi na bago sa inyo yung brand, no? Kasi, yung brand, yun yung identification ng isang product. So, gaya na lang dito sa kumpanya natin, ano pang brand niyang aircon? Diba LG? Yun. So, yung mga brand na yun, yun yung bumubuhat sa company. Yun yung nagiging palatandaan ng mga tao dun sa product na yun. So, kayo mga mare, kung maghahanap kayo ng phone, dapat yung maganda yung brand para mas maganda yung chismis na sasagap nyo eh. And yung mga chismis nyo dapat laging magiging silbong. Okay. So, yun lang mga Mars.
Manong driver, wag mo nang itigil lang. Si Crush, hala, anong gagawin ko?
Hindi ka ba pinapansin ang crush mo? Ano ba ang bunga mo? Ito ang gamitin mo. Try them. Isang awit pa lang bagsak na mga kasama mo.
Tama ka dyan, Maring Sheila. Alam niyo, mga te, naku, meron din ako nakaalap na impormasyon na kailangan din daw natin pag-aralan ng marketing channels. Ang communication channels, which delivers and receive message from target buyers using text message or the internet. And distribution channels helps deliver the product and it can be direct or indirect. And last, service channels, which carry out the transaction using warehouse or transportation. At hindi lang yan, meron din 3 media class,
ang paid media, owned media, and earned media. Paid media is a channel that pays by the marketers like ads and sponsorship and they show us for free. Earned media is a content that others create about you like reviews or Instagram posts. And owned media is a content that you create like Facebook page or company. Hindi siya ha? Kasi hindi mo naman siya pagmamayari. But, there's more, of course. Isa akong artist, di ba? Meron pa akong chika. At alam niyo ba, meron din 2 types of stream. Ito ay impressions and engagement. Impression? It is a useful metrics for tracking communication. But there's a downside. They don't provide insight for the result. While engagement? Hindi yung magpropose yung jowa niya sa inyo kasi hindi naman talaga kayo mahangon. Well, it is customers' interaction and enforcement like Facebook likes, shares, or comment. Mga te, iti-chika ko na rin sa inyo ang values and satisfaction. Hindi nyo to ano? Hindi kasi kayo pinahalagahan. Kasi hindi sila satisfied. It's fine. Value, it is some of tangible and intangible benefits and costs. And satisfaction is a person's judgment of the product, like their expectation. Kasi kayo mag-expect, hindi kayo masaktan. Buti na lang tayo mga marites. Nakakalap na chika. At yan ang mga chismis na nakalap ko mga te. Diba? Sobrang init.
Naku! Bakit sila mga nakakalap yung balita? Alam nyo, ang dami ko pang ichichika. Wow! Hindi magsasucess yan kung hindi dahil dito sa mga ichichika ko makinig kayo. Alam nyo ba na successful ang isang business dahil knowledgeable sila about sa mga ito? Tulad ng supply chain. Supply chain is a channel that is stretching raw materials to components to finish the products to carry to the final buyers. For example, when a company acquires competitors to expand upstream and downstream, it's aimed to capture its true higher percentage of supply chain. So, ang supply chain ay isang pangangasiwa o pangangalaga ng isang produkto mula sa pinanggalingan nito hanggang sa ito ay maubos. So, ang next naman natin ay competition. Competition includes all actual and potential revival offerings and substitutes a buyer might consider. So, from the word itself, competition, pakikipagkompetensya mo sa isang business or sa isang company. For example, pagandahan ng quality, pababahan ng price, padamihan ng customer or pagandahan ng lugar. Pamahikayat mo yung customer mo na bumili sa'yo, kailangan mong makipagkompetensya sa ibang business or sa ibang companies. And the last is the marketing environment. Marketing environment is the directly and indirectly influence the decision-making in the organization in marketing strategy. Marketing environment consists of the task environment and the broad environment. Task environment includes the actor engaged in producing, distributing, and promoting the offerings. Broad environment consists of 6 components: demographic environment, economic environment, social and cultural environment, natural environment, technological environment, and last, political legal environment. So, ayun na nga sis alam niyo na kung paano maging successful ang ating business.
Ito pa, meron pa ako nakalap ng mga balita mga marites. Hindi lang pala yan ang kanyang mga inaral. Dahil ito mga babanggitin ko sa inyo ay nakatulong din sa kanyang pag-asenso. Ito ay ang new marketing realities. Ito ay may 3 forces na bumago ng marketplace. At ito ay ang technology, globalization, at social responsibility. Una, ang technology. So, ang technological developments are rapidly increasing and there has been a rapid rise of e-commerce, the mobile internet, and web penetration in emerging markets. So, it is important for brand marketers to enhance their digital strategies para makasabay sa makabagong pamamaraan ng pag-advertise or pag-market ng mga products nila. Because of technology, informations and data are now available to consumers and marketers. So even traditional marketing activities like pamimigay ng mga flyers para i-promote yung products nila are profoundly affected by technology dahil pwede nang mag-advertise sa internet platforms and televisions. So pangalawa, globalization. Globalization made the world become a smaller place. Because of new transportation, shipping, and communication technologies, it is now easy for easier for us to travel and see the rest of the world, and easier to trade products and services. So because of globalization, companies now can take ideas and lessons from one country and apply them to another. So as a result, globalization has made countries increasingly multicultural. So pangatlo, social responsibility. Companies should not just think about the income. They should also consider the social and environmental impacts of their products and services for the benefit of the citizens. It's an all-benefiting strategy that should always be taken into consideration. So we must execute or solve the bad effects of our products or services to our environment and citizens, like making recyclable products from bottles and cans. So problems like poverty, pollution, water shortages, climate change, wars, and world concentration demand is our attention. The private sector is taking some responsibility to improve living conditions, and firms all over the world have elevated the role of corporate social responsibility. So being socially responsible shows both social awareness and self-management skills, an awareness of how our decisions can affect others. Social responsibility is the duty of business to do no harm to society.
Grabe Mars, napakainit ng mga balitang yan. Pero pabat nasali ako sa grupong to, wala kang chika, di ba? So eto na nga, hindi ko kayo bibitinin. Ito yung company orientation towards the marketplace. So meron yung 5 concepts. Unang-una is yung the product concept, the production concept, the marketing concept, the selling concept, and last but not the least is the holistic marketing concept. So sa una muna tayo, yun yung product concept. So, it proposes the consumer's favorite products offering the most quality performance or innovative features. So dito, pag mas maganda yung product mo, yung mga tao mismo yung lalapit para bumili. So next is the production concept. It holds the consumers that prefer products that are widely available and inexpensive. So sa Cutler and Keller ebook sa China, dahil nga isa to sa largest PC manufacturer, it's a advantage for them to make more products to dominate the market. Gumagawa sila ng product in low cost that can suit a consumer needs. Okay, so next is the marketing concept. The key to achieving organizational goals is being more effective than competitors in creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value to your target markets. So dito, dapat nasasatisfy mo yung need and wants ni customer better than the competitors. So next is the selling concept. It holds that the consumer businesses, if left alone, won't buy enough of the organization's products. Dito, for example, is yung insurance industry. Kailangan mong mag-effort in promoting and selling of insurance. You should attract customers to avail your products. Okay, so last but not the least is the holistic marketing concept. So, based on development, design, and implementation of marketing programs, processes, and activities that recognize their grid and interdependency. On the other hand, they need to work closely with accounting and finance to find the exact budget for the project. So, example ng holistic is yung organization na may different departments like sales and marketing, accounting and finance, product development, and HR operations. So, dahil sa mga yan, makakakuha ka ng feedback from marketing and sales to launch the product, which is most likely to attract customers.
Trivia for today! Kilala mo ba si Dr. Philip Kotler? Did you know that he is one of the world's leading marketing experts? Yes, he is. Dr. Philip Kotler is an American marketing author, consultant, and professor. Together with Professor Armstrong, they make the conflicts of world of marketing practical, understandable, and exciting. At 80, Philip Kotler is still one of the most influential marketing thinkers. According to him, marketing is a race without a finishing line. Marketing is not the art of finding clever ways to dispose of what you make. It is the art of creating genuine customer value. Isn't that a brilliant definition of marketing? For this reason, many scholars regarded Dr. Philip Kotler as the father of modern marketing.
Oh, nabalitaan niyo din pala yung mga yan. Nakaka-inspire talaga siya, no? Tsaka balita ko, familiar daw siya sa 4 concept of marketing holistic. And these are the marketing holistic. First is relationship marketing. It is a key goal and marketing strategy. It cultivates deeper and meaningful relationship with people. And it also builds a satisfaction long-term relationship with constituents. There are 4 constituents in relationship marketing. These are the customer, employees, marketing partners, and members of financial community. Second is the integrated marketing. When marketers devises marketing activities and assemble the marketing programs to create and deliver the value for consumers such that the whole is greater than its parts. The meaning of that quote is how much better the things are together than as pieces. And it also reminds us that what one can do, many can do better. Like in marketing activities, they can create, communicate, and deliver value. While in marketers, they can design and implement any one of marketing activities. And when you combine them, you will create whole and it will become more effective. The third is the internal marketing. This is the task of hiring, training, and motivating employees who wants to serve customer well. Marketing succeeds only when the department works together to achieve customer goals. The last one is performance marketing. It requires understanding in the financial and non-financial returns to business and society from marketing activities and programs. It is interpret what is happening to market share, customer loss rate, customer satisfaction, and product quality. It means they are not only settled in profit, but also in customer satisfaction and loyalty.
Hala, ang galing. Tsaka, alam niyo ba yung purpose? Kasi balita ko, alam niyo rin to eh. Oops, hindi yung purpose na pantawid pamilya ha. Kailangan nyo rin talaga itong matutunan. Ang tinutukoy kong purpose ay yung purpose ng marketing. O, interesting no? Si McCarthy kasi, nag-classify ng various marketing activities into marketing mix tool na tinawag niyang purpose of marketing, which stand for the product, price, place, and promotion. At hindi lang yan. Nag-upgrade, nagkaroon ng evolution na tinawag ng modern marketing realities. At ito naman ay ang people, processes, programs, and performance. Ito pa, kailangan nyo din itong matutunan. Ang 4 A's. Sinabi ni Jagdish at Rahendra na kapag daw ang pamumuhala ay mahina, yung bang hindi mo alam kung ano yung nagtutulak sa mga mamamili ay nagbibigay resulta ng marketing failure. Sinabi din nila na ang consumer knowledge is much more reliable route to success. Binibigyan din ng kanilang customer-centric marketing management framework kung anong pinaniniwalaan nilang pinakamahalagang halaga ng consumer. Ito ay ang acceptability, affordability, accessibility, at awareness na tinawag nilang 4 A's. Pag sinabi natin acceptability, kailangan yung product is acceptable sa consumer na ma-exceed yung expectations nila. Affordability naman, dito naman kailangan yung price ng product is affordable to the consumer that they are able and willing to pay the products. Sa accessibility naman, is dapat kailangan accessible or ma-access agad ng consumer yung product. O diba, bongga? Sa awareness naman, dito sa awareness, kailangan si customer ay aware and knowledgeable when it comes to the product. Alam niyo bang ang 4 A's ay related sa traditional na 4 P's? Na kung saan ang product influences acceptability. Kasi si product ay dapat acceptable to the market. Si price naman influences affordability. Kailangan si price ay affordable para sa mga consumer. Si place naman influences accessibility. Itong si place dapat accessible sa mga consumer. And lastly, si promotion influences awareness. Kailangan aware yung mga consumer sa promotion. O diba? Related sila with each other.
Agree ako sa'yo dyan, Mars. Kaya isa siya sa hinahangaan sa marketing management. At isa rin yan sa naging dahilan kung bakit naging successful siya. Ang hirap kaya pumasok sa mundo ng mga business. Kaya ito may share ako sa inyo kung paano nyo mas lalong maiintindihan ng marketing management at ano yung mga strategies para maging successful yung business natin.
You can see in the screen is a given situation and on how the GUZMAN Corporation did a marketing strategies and plan for their Atlas Carme division. And so, the problem here is that Atlas has a lot of competitors and Atlas is slow in gaining sales. Zeus Corporate's management wants Atlas Marketing Group to produce a strong turnaround plan for the division. And And so the following slides will show you on what are the marketing strategies, how to capture marketing insights, connect with the customers, and building a strong brand to attract their customers. In developing your marketing strategies and plan, the first task facing Atlas is to identify its potential long-run opportunities given its market experience and core competencies. So why does Atlas needs to identify its potential long-run opportunities? It's because every month in year, the number of competitors increases and they often improve their products. So you really need to have a long-term plan so that no matter how many competitors there are, your product will not last. In capturing marketing insights, Atlas needs a reliable marketing information system to closely monitor its marketing environment so it can continually access market potential and forecast demand. Atlas also needs a dependable marketing research system to transform strategies into programs. Marketing manager must make basic decisions about their expenditures, activities, and budget allocation. While in connecting with customers, dito naman sa part na to is kailangan nila maintindihan ang kanilang consumers market kung sino ang bibili at bakit, kung anong mga features nito at kung magkano ito, kung pasado ba ito sa masa. Because connecting and knowing what our customers want will help the business succeed. So, in building strong brands, bakit nga ba kailangan piliin ng Atlas ang mga posibleng customers niya? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng type of customers pwedeng ma-attract sa products niya. Hindi lahat ng customers pwedeng bumili ng camera. Hindi lahat ng customers bumibili ng camera. That's why, kailangan nating hatiin yung mga customers na pwede lamang sa ganitong product. And why do we need to build a strong brand? It's because usually, yung mga customer, bumabase sila sa brand and isa ito sa pinagbabasihan nila para bumili ulit ng another products mo.
Wait. May naisip ako. Na ha? Sa sobrang dami-dami ng mga sinabi nyo, alam ko yung chika ko yung para sa dulo. Pati itong chika ko, familiar ito sa kanya eh. Ito kasi ang dahilan kung bakit lumago yung business niya. So ito na nga ha. Marketing is composed of 4 activities centered on customer value. The first one is creating, delivering, communicating, and conducting marketing responsibly for long-term success. The first one is creating value. Differentiate the service of the product. It is important to evolve or to create new offerings which includes the product quality, design, features, and packaging to gain a competitive advantages. In this scenario, si Sir Maxwell ay may sarili siyang business ng cafe. At sa kanya menu ay may iba't iba siyang ino-offer na foods like pastries, coffee, milk tea, ganun. At nagre-create pa siya ng mga pastries na may dadagdag niya sa kanyang menu. Isa ito sa dahilan kung bakit maraming dumadayo sa kanyang business dahil mamura na nga ito, masarap pa ang kanyang mga gawa. At sa kabilang banda naman ay hindi na siya nagpapalit ng mga offer niya sa menu. Kaya isa ito sa dahilan kung bakit lumilipat yung mga customer niya sa ibang cafe. It is important also to not offer the same thing all the time because there's a boredom that sets from your customer. And price should match well with the offer's perceived value. Otherwise, buyer will turn to your competitor's product. Next is delivering value. It determines how to properly deliver to the target market the value embodied in its products and services. And channel activities include those the company undertakes to making the product accessible and available to the target customers. Next is communicating value. In communicating, it needed to set up a mass communication programs that consist advertising, sale promotion, events, and public relations, and must communicate on a regular, ongoing, direct, and continuous basis to your customer to develop integrated marketing communication. Conducting marketing responsibly for long-term success. Lastly, by doing all of this, developing plan is connected with your customers. Building your brands, you are creating long-term growth and you are creating a sustained growth for your business. O diba? Perfect. Kaya deserve niya talagang magtagumpay sa sobra ba namang daming natutunan at napag-aralan niya. Ay, sana maging katulad din natin siya, no?